everybody, this is Isa.
Y yo, ¿sí?
Y yo, Adri.
Y yo, Isis. Bienvenidos a MIMA.
My immigrant mommy and amigas.
Y el tema de hoy es el estrés.
And how we deal with it.
Just thinking of all the stresses.
Yes.
Just stresses me. So, who wants to begin with what your stress is? Or what stresses you out the most?
Having my house dirty. And
Work.
work.
Life stresses me.
I think work stresses me out a lot.
Like, es algo que te pone así como que, like, muy estresada. ¿Qué es lo que te pone así como que muy estresada?
No terminar lo que empiezo. I feel like, and that has to do with work. Like, if I'm working y no termino, like, what I wanted to get done during the day, I feel like that stresses me.
Oh my God, if that was my stress, I would die.
But
I'm the kind of person that like goes into a room and starts something, and then you notice something else, and then you notice something.
Oh,
the
I
thing is
hate when
that
my day
a whole
starts
day
like
can
that,
go
though.
by, and then
half shit everything.
Yeah, everything's just been
No, I feel-
so if that stressed me, I would,
You couldn't live.
I
You
would
couldn't
have a
live.
stroke.
Oh my God, no. No, but I do feel like cuando no termino algo, like, it stresses me out. Even at home. Like, if I start sleeping and I didn't sleep everything, it's in my head for, like, the rest of the day.
Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
So you just don't sleep.
No, I have to do it.
No, but like if you're
Yeah,
running,
I don't
if you're
do it
no,
like that.
like if you're running out of, like if you need to go do something, y lo dejas half hecho, does it follow you the rest of the day?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
I think I have
wow.
to work on that.
No
I mean, el tema is what stresses us. I don't think el tema es vamos a componerte.
This is not therapy.
We're just talking. We're not
not
professional.
qualified to deal with your issue.
You clearly need to dig in deeper and
No,
kinda,
You might
Yeah.
need meds.
No, but I've gotten better. Like, I feel like I've gotten better. Like, con el tipo de esposo. No, really? No. I think I have. Con mi esposo, he's more like, oh, relax. Like, ya, si no se hizo, pues ya mañana. And so,
And having a husband like that doesn't stress you out.
yeah, of course. 110%.
Because if that's your trigger.
Yeah,
Goes to show what we want. Because, yeah, if I had a husband that was, like, on my ass, like, I need this cleaned, I need this, that, it would stress me.
Mm-hmm.
But then I have my husband who doesn't, like, the house could be upside down, and he's like, oh, come on, let's go watch a movie. It
really?
won't bother him. He's not, but then it bothers me, like, really,
yeah.
you want me to go watch a movie? And
And look
but
at the
fine,
house.
I'll
Yeah.
go. But I mean, I think about
Be like, but
really.
it stresses me out for like a minute.
It's like a half a minute. It does.
No, he does that. He'll be like, oh, vamos y intentemos a ver la serie, like, whatever. And I do it. And, now I'm learning how
But
to,
you
like,
can't really enjoy it.
No, but now I'm learning. Like, ahora sí, like, I can let it go and then I'll deal with it tomorrow. But if it's not dealt with it tomorrow,
But
it
then
bothers.
tomorrow, when you start doing it, like, fuck, like,
Yeah.
why didn't I do this yesterday?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
because
And then I blame
you're that
him,
kind
and
of
I'm like,
person.
because of you.
Yeah.
Because of you, I didn't do it yesterday. So
Because of you, now I have extra work today.
You are my stressor.
So yeah, it does stress me out. And I feel like that and work stresses me out a lot.
I feel like work stresses all of us out. I feel like it's just
I
a
feel
matter of like
managing
level.
people is stressful. Because,
Yeah.
not for nothing, pero
I mean, I haven't managed people in a while, but I still think like work is so
I
stressful.
think I'm over it.
I don't manage people. 'cause I don't
Managing
know how to
people
talk to
is
people.
like
Babysitting. And I already have 3 kids. Y yo se lo decía, por
Dealing
ejemplo,
with children.
Yeah.
Yeah, yo se lo decía a mi jefe, like, yo ya, después de mis 3 hijos, ya no tengo la misma paciencia to deal with, like, people that I have to repeat them things over and over again. Or just in general, like, you just, I don't know. Like, I think it gets to the point where it stresses me out. I have to think, hey, is this what I want? I feel like I've been doing it for a very long time.
Most of your jobs have been.
Most of estaba haciendo cuentas, and I feel like half of my life ya llevo manejando gente. Like, I've always been in charge, ya sea de cajeras, ya sea en restaurantes, ahorita, And I feel like I'm kind of over it, and I think it has to do with my kids, because now siento que la poca paciencia que a veces tengo para la gente, like, trato de no gastármela ahí, and then I go home and it's like, you know, I should expect my kids to know better, but they're kids and they're little. So I feel like it has to do with that. Like, that's my stress. Like, and I have to learn how to deal with it. Or, like, this year, I feel like es una de las cosas que hablamos de qué es lo que quiero para este nuevo año. And I feel like I want to make the right choices as far as, like, what I want to do. Y quiero saber qué es lo que... decidir qué me estresa en la vida. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that makes sense. Like, decidir que, okay, si me voy a estresar por algo, va a ser por algo que valga la pena para mí. I don't know.
Yeah, because I feel like if we think about it, like, por ejemplo, I feel like I said, we all stress with work. I feel like if we really think about it, if we could pick the ideal job, the most ideal job that wouldn't stress us, I don't think it exists.
No.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like work is always going to be stressful, whether you do what you love, because even if we did what we love, if we get a position in something that we can do every day with a smile on our face, our expectations of ourselves to give it our all is still very stressful.
But I feel like ese estrés se lo pone uno. Like, yo sé que yo me lo pongo.
Yeah, a lot of the stress.
Right?
I think that stress is part of life. It's just learning to manage it better and find what makes you de-stress.
Mm-hmm.
Like when you're having those hard times and those breakdowns and that, like those moments of rage or whatever it may be, however it may manifest itself. Learning to, okay, you know what? I'm there. Okay, let me go do something that I know will, like, tone it down. And it's just learning to know yourself and how to manage that stress better. That's the hard
Do
thing.
you think that, por ejemplo, do you think that que como somos mamás, obviamente eso agrega más al estrés del trabajo?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Oh,
you have to
yeah.
manage the
100%.
kids. Like,
Yeah.
who's picking them up, who's dropping them off. Like, you want them to be in extracurricular activities, but, like, do you have time to get out of work and then go?
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
they're sick. And then
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just like so many factors to consider.
And you almost feel guilty. And I feel like esa culpa te genera más estrés. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that's happening or you know, happens to me. I feel que la culpa de dedicarle tanto tiempo a veces a mi trabajo, aunque ya no esté en horas de trabajo, and I feel like el estar pensando, espérate, y esto y lo otro, me desenfoca de mis hijos, and I feel like eso me causa a mí una culpa, y esa culpa se relaciona a ya un estrés. You know
And
I'm
then
saying?
what I do when I feel guilty because I work, you know, I overworked, I overcompensate with stuff. It's like, hey, you guys want to go to 7-Eleven and just buy snacks and, like, buy little dumb things that, dude, I don't even have the money for that. Why did I just go to
And then you're stressed because you spent money unnecessarily.
Exactly. So I feel like I overcompensate.
I think that's my stress. I feel like financial stress but it's because of that. And then I think todo como que se relaciona because I stress with work because I'm not making the money that I should be making, and that stresses me out.
Like one thing, it's like un vaso and then,
A
like,
domino
trickles,
effect.
Yeah, it trickles from one to another to another.
Yeah.
And it's one of those, like, esas semanas donde I feel like todas
Se te
las,
junta.
que todo se te junta, como que hasta
Yeah.
las cosas más
Days like
pequeñitas.
that, yeah.
Por
Or
ejemplo,
weeks
para
like-
mí, you know, esta semana que acaba de terminar, you guys have no idea how I was looking forward to the podcast. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be with my girls, we're just gonna talk and, you know, like, just chill kind of thing, you know, like, and because I had such a hard week, like, you know,
Or just talk
work
about
and-
it. I
and
feel
just
like
talk
just talk
about it,
about
like,
it.
work and everything. And then, te digo, todo se junta, because then it was like, my kids got sick. You know, Valentina with an ear infection.
¿Quién se queda con
Ike,
ellos?
Yeah, Ike was throwing up, threw up all over the bed. Then getting up, and then the house is a mess. Como que de repente, I don't know if maybe porque estamos estresados, todo se ve aún más grande, or like las cositas chiquitas que pueden lidiar con ellas en ese momento están como like bigger.
It's
and
too much.
It's just
Mhm.
everything.
It's abrumante.
And then I hate weeks like that because then if, like, or al menos yo, if I get a panic attack, oh my God, it just trickles in and it makes it just that worse. Because you start thinking about everything, and I can't just turn it off. That, like, literally, and I think it's maybe I'm just compulsive. Maybe I just overthink things.
Yeah.
And it won't let me sleep. I'm thinking like, oh man, I didn't do the laundry, and if I didn't do the laundry, then the rest of the week is gonna be shit.
I've had days where I don't wear the chones because I didn't do laundry. I'm not gonna lie. That doesn't stress me because I'm like, you know what? I'm working from home. Who's gonna see me?
That would be a little weird. People see me and that's gonna be like, she doesn't have underwear. Those pants, those leggings. See through. That's not cool.
No, I'm at home.
Aw, you're lucky. I think I let little dumb things. Like when the kids, David particularly, when he was little, I needed to know. I couldn't go to sleep at night without knowing where all the lids to his bottles were. And that's really dumb. Like, who cares?
That's very compulsive, yeah.
Yeah, and I couldn't go to sleep. And
I think that's a control thing.
Yeah,
it's like when you have a baby.
He's like, what the hell are you doing? Y I said, I need the top. I can't go to sleep.
But you know what? This year, yo no sé si se me da cuenta, pero estaba yo hablando con una muchacha en el trabajo, and she was like, this year is a lot about mental health. Because I feel like salimos de lo de COVID hace 2 años, and I feel like it affected people, like, in so many ways.
For sure.
So I feel like...
Y tiene secuelas. There's a lot of secuelas.
You know, like, for example, I noticed that after COVID, se me olvidan las cosas más fáciles, like, te sientes como que out of it, and I think that this year it's about mental health. I feel like te tienes que cuidar mentalmente, and sometimes, you need to have time for yourself because you don't feel good.
It's stress because stress manifests itself in different ways.
Yeah, after COVID, I get freaked out to go in the stores. It's so weird. Me da como like, no sé si me engento or what. I don't like going. I used to love
That's
going.
how I felt all my life.
Oh my God.
No,
I love my trips to Walmart. Now I don't enjoy them.
The ones
Walmart stresses me out.
Oh my God. No, wait. The unnamed store because no nos están patrocinando. I didn't just say that.
No.
Does it ever stress you out that you don't cook?
Yeah, because sometimes I'm like, I want to have like just, I don't know, or maybe I just miss my mom's cooking or something like just more homey. It's like, and I'm not a big meat eater.
It doesn't stress me out that I don't cook.
I
should. Huh?
¿Tú cocinas?
Not like every day.
So out of the week, how many days do you cook?
If I cook a good 2 days, it's
I was just about to say maybe 2.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Like
how
many,
more?
like contando el fin de semana?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I do.
You too.
Especially on el fin de semana.
No.
Because we usually go
She
out.
said literally only the fin de semana.
Not even.
2 days.
No, I usually cook more, yeah.
You're
like
always
cooking,
cooking.
yeah.
I have to
Aunque
cook.
sea, por ejemplo,
I like it if I was good at it. But then every time I try, I
That's
feel
why-
like I put so much effort and it's just
Not how
so
you
bad.
I
That
don't
is
think your food is so bad. You cook
No, you-
really good.
Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
Well, you've gotten better.
But-
You came a long way from cooking with Lysol.
It wasn't Lysol.
It
It
was
was
Pine
Pine Sol.
Oh,
Thank
yeah.
you. And it
thought it
looked
was
a
oil.
shitload.
She thought it was
It looked like
oil.
oil.
Uh-huh.
It looked like oil.
But I feel
I
like
would've
que
thought
tú ya
that
estás
too.
empezando a cocinar más.
And then it's the whole thing. It's different factors. Mostly I suck. But another factor is the fact that my husband really doesn't eat Mexican food, which is what I like to eat. So if I
Yeah.
do cook, I have to make like
2 meals.
2 meals, and I don't really
Oh, hell
cook
no.
Puerto Rican food the way I should because that's a whole nother science
Yeah.
on its own. So it's I really should. Maybe when I'm 50, I'll get better.
Well, este año cumples 40, right, Jose?
Yes, I do.
You're big for... I was thinking about that, and I was like, we should do something, right?
Can we party?
Because you're turning 40.
It's like 9 o'clock today. I'm like,
No, but that's what I'm saying. I was thinking we should do something because you're turning 40. That's a big number. Like, not a big
Does that
number.
not stress you out?
no.
Aging doesn't stress you out. Aging stresses me out.
You know what
Me
though?
too.
Yesterday I had like a moment because I looked at myself in the mirror and I noticed like a wrinkle right here, and I'm like, oh!
Do you?
I have 2 on my forehead.
And I saw that, and
Yeah.
it did something
Those
to
are the lines
me.
that I was telling you.
But then I realized I'm like, you know what? I am. gonna be 40. Like, what am I thinking? And I don't really like take care of my skin like that. Like, there's a lot of people
like
that,
you used to.
Isis goes for her facials every week or whatever. I don't. I should, and I probably should start after having that moment yesterday. But it's nothing that's been on the back of my mind. Like, oh my god, I'm getting so old, or I'm gonna.
It does stress me out.
It doesn't stress me out.
You wanna know what? Un día, no un día. Fue como por un mes. I was so stressed out porque pensaba en la muerte. And I remember, me acuerdo que fue despuesito de que di a luz de Alia.
Oh, I remember.
¿Te acuerdas?
You went through that, yeah.
Yeah, I went through this thing donde pensaba en la muerte. Pero pensaba en la muerte como que, oh my God, I know I'm gonna die. Pero ¿dónde nos vamos? O sea, y me acuerdo que como Eric de joven, pues fue mucho de que iba, o sea, era parte del grupo de la iglesia. And I'm like, he knows.
You're like, he's gonna go to heaven for sure, but where am I going?
And I was like, he needs to have the answer. And it used to, when I tell you, fue un estrés, no sé si fue postpartum, I don't know qué fue, pero fue una cosa tan fea que me tardó, I want to say like a good, maybe 2 meses, donde todo, like en las noches, a veces no dormía, and I was like, es que I know que me voy a morir. Like, yo sé que voy a morir. But where are we gonna go? Like, if we're gonna die, like, si vamos a morirnos de todas maneras, like, for some reason I was thinking, like, what's the point if you're gonna die? Pero where are you gonna go? And it was horrible. Like, that was so stressful to me. Like, it was the worst. Well, not the worst. I've had worse. But that was really stressful. And I think it was more because of I guess, being a mom. Like,
I think it was postpartum.
Siempre que das vida, pues yo creo que es inevitable no pensar en cuando yo no esté. You know, and I feel like that's part of my stress sometimes. Like, teniendo niños chiquitos, you always wonder, like, if I had to choose or, I don't know, decide, you know, claro que no tenemos la vida comprada, pero cuando podría yo como que, okay, está bien, si me muero, I feel like cuando mis hijos estén más grandes. Like, as long as ya se puedan
obviously.
No, que ya se puedan valer por ellos mismos. Like, not right now. I make the not right now. I'm like, please, God, no, not right now.
What I try to do is make the kids watch, like, survival and stuff, and I make sure they know how to swim.
Like naked and afraid?
Yeah, because I'm like, guys, if, like, apocalypse comes, you know, like, I need you guys to survive, man. Like, I know
like naked
a tsunami comes, I'm going down. I don't know how to swim, but y'all have a fighting chance.
Oh my God, we were watching with Erin, The Walking Dead. Like I told you, we were watching that show. And I looked at it and I was like, this is way too much work. Like, these people, it's years of, like, fighting these zombies and then fighting these people.
I can't watch zombie movies. They're freaking me out.
Like The Walking Dead, like, and then this bad people. And I told Derek, I'm like, I'm telling you right now, like, I see the first zombie, I'm killing myself. Like,
I'm walking right into it. I'm giving it a hug.
I'm like
embracing it. Like, just take me down.
Because it's just too much. Like, that's gonna stress me out. I can't deal.
You guys seen that skit of it's two comedians, but it's a skit about the zombie apocalypse, and they're like, oh my God, and they're about to run away, but then they realize that they don't buy black people. And then, so they're like, wait, why aren't they ready? And they're like, racist zombies. What if zombies don't want Mexicans and they don't buy you?
Oh my God, can you imagine?
You're like trying to die and the zombie's like,
no, bye, ma'am.
No. Too spicy for me.
You and your Mexican grown jalapenos.
No, seriously, I feel like, that would stress me out, so I'm good with that.
I just want my kids to have survival skills so that they could survive something, anything.
Yeah. I feel like once my kids are old enough to understand and kind of, you know, I feel like, I don't want to die right, you know what I'm saying? But if I have to,
Jesus, if you're listening, I'm just kidding.
Listening to this podcast, Jesus, like, not right now, you know?
Yeah, I'm sitting.
A lot of the time, I feel like we cause our own stress. I know I stress myself out. I expect too much of myself at work.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I then at home, you know, not being able to get to everything stresses me out.
Yeah.
It's like, oh my God, the house has never been.
Nosotros creamos el estrés.
Yeah.
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
No, this is part of life.
I know life is stressful, pero creo que sí hay cosas que like. I
For the most part, we do it to ourselves.
Yeah, when I got the house, it was really stressful for me to try to keep up with everything in the house. It was really super stressful to like, I wanted the house to look good from corner to corner, and it really was really, really stressful because it's too much to have a full-time job, deal with the kids, and then the house, and then the laundry, and then the food, and then, so it was too much. It was so unrealistic, but I was demanding that of myself for like months, and then literally to tears where I couldn't do it, and I would be like, I suck. Like, I suck at being a mom, or I suck at being a wife, or I suck at being, finishing my work. Like, it was just too stressful that you throw COVID into that. You throw working from home into that. You school from home. Like, everything. I felt so inadequate. And I feel like I caused it on myself. Yeah. Nobody was asking me to do that.
Been there. Well, that's and I just came to a realization I suck as a cook.
I mean, mi esposo no me exige that I finish everything and anything in the house. Like, he's very, like... I mean,
no, my husband's way too laid back. Break stuff.
The house needs a coat of paint every so often porque los niños, they're little gremlins and they break things and they touch things and they write on the walls and like, would it be nice for your house to look like some
like
of the...
Like a magazine, but at the same time, do you want that?
Or some of the videos like, that I see
people live
online.
In your house.
Yeah, I see online like those videos.
Por ejemplo, mami, eso es lo que siempre, like, mami me llama, and she'll be like, mija, or I'll be like, Valentina, levanta eso. And she'll be like, mija, después vas a extrañar el tiradero. Like, let them be kids. Like, ahorita que no diera por ver un tiradero en la casa. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure you wouldn't. Like,
oh my God, my mom tried that. I'm like, what are you talking about? We had a whole living room, a whole second living room. We were not allowed to go in there. Not allowed. It was for guests.
But I feel like managing that kind of stress, the mother stress, is so unrealistic.
I feel like we're very hard on ourselves. Yo siento que sí. Yo siento que somos muy duras con nosotras mismas, like, as moms. Si no es una cosa
more you. A lot of other people.
I know some moms that are not that hard on themselves. Let me tell
you.
No, but yes, you are. Are you hard on yourself?
I am, but not as hard as you are.
Like, you don't stress yourself out for things you do or you don't do with your kids.
It's stuff that you question, like, am I doing it right? Or, oh my God, you have moments where you're like, I'm such a crappy mom. Like, I could be doing a lot better, but then I get over it.
There's enough things to stress about. Yeah. Como para agarrar ahora cositas que no tienen sentido to stress about. It's just like, no. I think that's a lot of what I feel like I wanted to work on this year. It's just that there's things that I cannot control, and the things that I can control, I procrastinate on. So you know what? No. If you can be proactive, do so. And the things that you can't control, the things that you've given it what you feel you could, and they still didn't turn out how you wanted them to, you gotta let it go. What are the things that you guys feel are some of the things that you used to stress about before that you don't stress about anymore?
Oh, getting the work done in my house.
Yeah.
Oh, that really,
like finishing your house?
Yeah. I have holes in the bathroom. It's okay. They're there. I don't care.
I'll probably take care of that,
Especially during the winter time.
Like, there's a breeze coming in. You need to patch that up.
Yeah. Maybe just work. Maybe worry a little bit.
No, there's like things that need to be done that are like the trim in the bathroom. Like, that needs to be done. You need to patch up those holes. But I stopped worrying too much about the house because I wasn't enjoying my house.
It was causing you a lot of stress.
Yeah, it was. And then the constant fighting, it was like, you know what, just let it go. It'll get done when it gets done. It's on the list to be done. But I don't know if because he's a lot more laid back in that sense. Or maybe because, I guess, he has this thing where, it's because I work in construction, and who wants to work in construction and then come home and do their house? And I'm like, I work in fucking cleaning, and I come home and clean my house. So, like, there's no difference.
I think that, like, Isis, Isa, and me have that laid back cousin. Carlos is not like that.
No, he's not.
Carlos
he's
is
actually
not like that
pretty
at all.
anal.
Yeah.
He's pretty anal.
I wish he was more anal. Like, please patch up that hole.
Like, yeah, like we couldn't have, like, that thing, like the dog did, like, every single day he stresses about it.
Really?
Anything, any little thing, you know, like I said, the
wish
paint that
it
he
was like
stresses
that.
about it. Like,
Everything Valentina has broken. And
everything Valentina, the walls that Valentina has written on, everything. He stresses about it. You know, so like things do stress him. Like,
I wish she would do that.
I
She
ignore
doesn't.
things. I learn, I am the kind of thing, I could ignore, like, I know that it has to get done, but I don't have the capacity right now. So I'm able to
let it go.
block it out and let it go.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I'll get to it when I get to it. Because si yo me enfrasco, I'll do it on the spot. That's one thing that is just like, cuando yo me enfrasco, I don't care how lo hago, ni cómo salga, but I'm going to do it myself.
Yeah. 10 hoyos para poner unas
Yeah. Yeah. If I have to nail that thing 10 times just to hang that frame up, then that's what I'll do. But that frame is going up because it's been sitting there and I don't want it. Y cuando se me prende, then I can't let it go. I can't.
I like that mentality just because it's like, dude, there will come a day where I won't be able to move. Like, I'll have to sit there because I'm old and I can't do anything. But, like, if I could get it done now, like, why not do it now?
Yeah.
And Manuel's like, oh, it's okay. It'll get no, I hate that shit. I
Like,
No,
Carlos
Carlos
what's
gives me
the
that sometimes.
rush?
Carlos will tell me, like,
don't worry about it.
you know, the sofa. Oh my God, the sofa needs to get changed. So like right now he's like saving for the sofa, and it's just like things that for me are not really that important, and like it's just like whatever, I'll live with it. Like it's fine. But he's a little more compulsive in that sense. Like he's not that laid back. He's not more of like, let's sit down and watch a movie. Like it's like no.
I don't stress, but when I stress, I get really mad. I get like really mad, and you can tell in my face, and I get really bitchy,
Annoyed,
and I get
me too.
annoyed, and I get. So I gotta work on that, like kind of like just let it go and like
Block
not
it out.
affect me, because then it's like I'm mad at the world when I get to the point of being annoyed.
Well, I feel like
and they're
that's what moms do. It's just like, oh my God, the one sock that was in front, all of a sudden, you know, it trickles down to who left their toothbrush in the bathroom without, you know, it's just
the
like,
smallest
this little thing triggers
it's
me.
It's just like, it gets me in the worst mood ever. And it's like, oh, why do you get so mad over that? And it's not really just
it's not that. It's deeper.
Everything else.
Like, remember last year when you pissed me off? Like, you know, that happens to me too. I'll be like,
so I need to get better at not being like such an evil bitch when I'm stressed. I'm stressed.
I feel like I used to stress a lot about other people's issues. Like I used to really.
Oh my God!
yeah.
I get annoyed at you. Like, oh my God, this kid's not doing it. Like, who gives a shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta. No, it's that there's certain things. Let me tell you something.
As an empath, I don't like when you say that.
No, it's that she used to like lose sleep over it. She used to fight her husband over it, and it was about people's choices.
Air me out like that.
No, but what I'm saying is,
Oh damn!
you know, it's like
Sorry, sister.
No, it's like people's choices that sometimes you do. Like Adriana, creo que pasó una etapa o estuvo en una etapa. I don't know if you guys noticed. Donde se cargó literalmente todos los problemas de todo el mundo.
Yeah.
And it's like, y después no tenía tiempo para mí. You know what I'm saying? So let's like, get your shit together. I'm kidding.
She would take it out on you
And
because
it's like,
everyone else
excuse me,
had
I
like
have issues too, that
bigger
you carry,
issues.
you know what I'm saying? No, but she did. You went through that a lot.
I did, and I
it
think
was
I
affecting
struggled.
you a
No,
lot.
I struggled a lot. That's probably why I gained all this weight. I want to blame it on everybody else.
I think I'm doing the same thing right now because I'm gaining crazy weight.
It's
true.
cierto.
Dice que
Stress
necesitas
makes you
subir de
gain
peso.
weight, and honestly, those like last couple years, I was stressing, guys. Like if you see me out there, I'm not fat because I'm fat. I'm fat because I'm stressed. No, I never did. No, I did literally, like, I think that for a long time I did. I took on a lot of stress that I used to stress out over a lot of other people's problems. And
Because you love me, that's why.
No,
You love us.
No, just literally
everyone.
We are the cause of her stress.
No, it was a lot of stress of like the people I love and people that I care about, and sometimes even my clients. So I used to come home with this burden of like,
You didn't
how is
do
this
enough for
mom?
them.
Yeah.
Ella
how
no
is this
dormía y
mom?
su cliente was fine. Like,
Well, I don't know if that were fine, but it would stress me out. I used to bring it home a lot, and it did affect like my relationship with my kids, with my husband,
So the
Porque
big
ya.
takeaway is just let it go.
Yeah, so I feel like I worked on
it go.
maybe not letting it go. And
Oh, yeah, we have to
what
put
I
that
said.
song, maybe the song that I sent you guys at 1:30 in the morning. The Frozen song. Okay.
No, I honestly, I think, and I'm still working on it a little bit because I feel like sometimes me pega, pero I do get emotional when I start thinking of the issues that other people have, and sometimes I do still lose sleep, but it's not as it was before. It's pretty bad before.
No, yeah, you got it.
But I think the way that I did that was just understanding that it was out of, well, besides that it was that, but it's out of my control a lot, you know. And so the things that are in my control are just basically verbalizing how I feel and what I think. But then after that, there's like, my hands are literally tied. That's not what I picture. I picture my hands being tied and I can't do anything.
Nosotros eso lo agarramos de mamá.
So to wrap it up, the stress.
Let it go. Just let it go.
Just let
Fuck
it
it
go,
off.
guys.
I'm kidding.
What? Okay. Final thought on stress.
I think my final thought is, honestly, I think mental health is very important, and I feel like I definitely this year we have to
Stress less.
stress less and be more mentally
Hashtag
healthy.
stress less.
Yeah,
That's
and so I guess work through, like Osi says, work through it. Stress hits you, especially if you're a mom, but shit happens. So just be fine. Breathe through it. Rainbow breathing, everybody.
Ew. Anyway, Isa, your final
I
thought.
say my final thought is, yes, mental health is very important. Stay away from substances because you'll probably get addicted and you can't afford them. You know what I'm saying?
Be like speaking truth. An hour.
Yeah, stay
It
away
doesn't
from
apply
stuff.
to anyone in this room.
No, and don't drink because that gives you like a pot belly, and then Lord knows we're already trying to lose weight over here.
What is happening with this final thought?
I don't know, I'm all over the place because I have like a lot of thoughts that are like going around in
That
my
are
mind.
final.
Yeah, that are final. Stay away from that stuff. Try to just do better.
Yeah,
Every day. Take one day at a time.
one day at a time.
Okay.
Well, stress is part of life. It's every day, but it's moments. That's it. It's just gonna be a moment, and then it'll be
Temporary.
over,
That's also
and it'll
It's
be
temporary.
gone, and
Yeah,
it's temporary. And then guess what? You're gonna have another moment just like that, but then you'll have a lot more other good moments. So don't dwell on it for too long because the next one is gonna come back around.
Me estaba inspirando, de no lo sé que me
I was
bajó.
like, oh, ya estaba viendo la luz.
Te estabas
She's like,
inspirando.
and then it's over.
No, it's like, and then it'll happen again. And you're like,
Damn.
Find
It's
that.
temporal. Everything will
I'm full of
pass,
hashtags today.
and everything
Things too
shall pass.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just listen. Enjoy the happy moments and fuck
Yeah,
the
fuck
stressful
everybody else.
moments.
Oh, I thought just ended at fuck. And fuck, period. I think my final thought is, I think find the happy moments within the stress. Porque por muy estresado que haya sido tu día, tu semana, there's happy
Good
moments.
intense. Remember that.
Yes.
Yes.
There's a lot of moments on the, you know.
Somebody that's not happy.
Just find the happy
This is
moments.
so
We're never gonna finish.
Let her finish.
Just find the happy moments. Find the rainbow in the middle of the storm.
Yes.
So hope you guys had a better week than some of the weeks we've had. And here's to a whole new week with less stress.
Happy weekend.
Thank you for listening. And what?
It's Friday.
Just
Okay,
don't
you
forget, once you hit rock bottom, there's nowhere else to go but up. All right, everyone.
How
I
inspirational.
don't want to hit rock bottom though. Fuck.
I'm saying no to something.
She said hit rock bottom. Hit that pipe. I'll tell you.
Oh my god, I'm gonna pee myself.
Maybe we do need some substances.
Oh God. I'm
Oh
sorry.
my God.
ladies.
Thank you for listening, guys. Another episode. Don't forget to follow us. And
Facebook, Instagram, Twitter.
TikTok. Our
YouTube.
TikToks are fire.
all of that. Nos vemos.
Bye.
Bye.